Welcome to lesson 39 of A Course in Miracles. My holiness is my salvation. My holiness is my salvation. And here the Course talks about something that is, wow, that is sort of the key for it, you know what I mean? Something that we've been carrying in so many levels, even if we don't realize, for such a long time, and this is guilt, and if my holiness is my salvation, could guilt be hell? And here, obviously, I mean, the mind might go into religious or not, but this is about our truth, our individual truth. How does this resonate within you? Not what I'm saying, not what the lesson is saying, but am I living in hell, really, within myself? Within myself, what sort of thoughts do I have when I am on my own? What sort of thoughts do I have when I get into social media and look? Because let's remember the lesson where we discussed that every time we look and we observe, it's not that there's nothing happening, you know what I mean? And this is for you to start recognizing this, and observing what's happening with your mind, with your thinking mind, with your thoughts. But every time we are observing something, there is a commentary, a narrative within our heads. And just start observing, and you'll see. You might go, I don't know, you might look at a tree and you might go, oh, that's a green tree. That's already thoughts involving in your observation, yeah? Or you might look at Facebook and you see someone wearing something and you might go, oh my God, what a horrible dress. Or any description that adds to what you're observing. And this is what we're looking at. So the question for today's lesson, is, after you're observing those thoughts, are they loving thoughts or they're painful, suffering thoughts? And I know that we don't acknowledge yet, when we are judging someone else, that when we are judging in a negative way someone else, or when we're judging ourselves or criticizing ourselves, the mind doesn't differentiate, and this is really crucial for us to understand, between the other and myself. I am the one that is feeling the effects of my thinking all the time, even if my thinking is about you or it's about me. The effects of my thinking, and this is really crucial for us to understand, I say once again, the effects of the quality of my thoughts is within myself, within my nervous system, within my emotions, within my mental state, within my body. So it is very important to acknowledge this and create a distinction in regards to what are the quality of my thoughts, and are my thoughts supporting my salvation and my holiness, or are my thoughts supporting my suffering? And this is really, really crucial, as I said, for us to understand. So once again, the lesson invite us to have some time, long periods of quiet time, and looking at these ideas. And because in the lesson 38 and lesson 39, we looked at salvation, and we looked at as that my holiness blesses the world, and there is nothing my holiness cannot do. And we're talking about my holiness is my salvation. So before the course was inviting us to look at, well, my holiness blesses the world, what I see. And this really depends on what sort of vibration do I bring when I come to you. But now it says, my holiness is my salvation, really. And this is really, really such a jewel for us to receive and to welcome in our lives, and this new way of looking at our lives. Because my holiness, the type of vibration that I have, how present am I within my beingness, how connected I am to my beingness and to the divine and to God. Well, that will depend of whether I am in salvation or I am in hell. So this is such a crucial lesson for us to start and understanding and integrating, and really start observing the quality of your thoughts. That's the main thing. First of all, start observing your thoughts as a separate entity, because until now it looks like a cocktail. My thoughts, my emotions, my body, others, I don't know, we're all intertwined, together, but the reality is not like that. The reality is my thoughts. What am I thinking? What am I thinking? And I might ask you, think of a lemon, and you might think of a lemon. Think of the color, whether the lemon in your mind is green or yellow. Now imagine the half of the lemon, and look at all the bits of the inside of the lemon, the seed. Now imagine the taste of the lemon. Now imagine the smell of the lemon. Well, all that, the lemon is not here. The lemon was all that in your imagination. And you see how powerful and how concrete somehow it is. Like we can actually see the lemon, smell the lemon, taste the lemon. And some things might be easier for some, but see how you go, whether you could actually connect to this exercise a little bit. So that happens also when we're looking at others and when we're looking at ourselves. When I'm angry with someone, the anger is being felt in my own body, not in that person, in that person's body. So the exercise also invites us to repeat things like my unloving thoughts about, and you might think of a person, you might think of a situation that is disturbing you. So my unloving thoughts about, and you put the name, are keeping me in hell. Are keeping me in hell. My holiness is my salvation. And this is such an important lesson for us to get. I think this is sort of like a key to this new this new room that we're about to enter, to really understand that my thoughts are either keeping me in hell or keeping me at peace, which is also salvation. My guilt is hell. So what is the opposite? If my guilt, if how guilty I'm feeling, or how guilty I'm making you feel, is hell, for me especially, what is the opposite? My holiness is my salvation from this. So my holiness is my salvation from this. And you might wish to repeat this, and you might wish to, if holiness is a bit hard at the moment to sort of feel, you might say, peace is my salvation from this. My peace is my salvation from this. So if guilt, is hell, well then peace must be my salvation. So just practice lesson 39. It's a beautiful lesson. It brings a lot of emotions. So just practice the lesson. Really embody the lesson. See if you can go beyond your thinking and analytical mind, and get into your body and really differentiate what is to be feeling at peace and what it is to be feeling in hell. Hell meaning anger, sadness, depression, judgment, disgust, blaming someone else or blaming myself. So look at it and see how you go. Many blessings. Enjoy the lesson, and I'll see you tomorrow for lesson 40.